We're going to start with the chapter called Equation of a Line. In this chapter, huge. First thing, huge chapter, easy chapter. People don't like this chapter. The students don't like this chapter because it's conceptual. It's understanding. And when you understand the concept and apply it beautifully, you will start loving the chapter. I have selected 50 special questions for you all through this chapter. If you observe the textbook, there are more than 100 questions, but majority of them are repeated. Even when I will be solving 50 questions with you all, trust me, more than 25 will be reiterated because there is no new variety. There might be 27 to 28 variations possible, but more than that, not possible. Yeah, not possible. So what we'll do is, we'll be focusing on the concept of those 50 questions. Trust me, if you understand it, if you grasp it, let any question come across you, you should be able to solve it immediately. All right. So the issue is all about understanding the chapter. No by hearting. If you don't happen to understand my explanation in the first attempt, please do rewind, because on the camera, in the video lecturing, teaching this chapter is a bit difficult. When I teach my students in a classroom, it's an interactive session. Hey, you stand up, you tell me the answer. Hey, you, what are you doing out there? Come on, what is this? What is this line? So with the constant, practice and asking questions, the chapter is taught. But I would rather do that to you also on the camera. So you all need to answer to me. Right? So it's live between you and me. Come on. All right. In this chapter, there are many concepts. What we will be doing is, we will take a concept based on one exercise, solve the exercise. Concept based on next exercise, solve the exercise. So we will go part by part, step by step. All right. So before jumping on to the first exercise, right? The concept is as follows. The first concept, C1, concept number 1. Before that, of course, I should be writing the name of the chapter. That is equation of a line. If you ask me the weightage of the chapter, again, 1 to 2 questions, around 3 to 7 marks maximum. This is the weightage. It varies every year with respect to the board examination. So nothing is fixed, but one for sure. All right, concept number 1. If I say a point lies on the line. So let's consider this line as x plus y is equal to 3. This is called the equation of a line. Equation, it is nothing but a connection of few variables and a constant. Line, because it's a linear equation, the degree, the power of x and y each is 1. And when the degree is 1, we say it is a linear equation. So this is the equation of the line. Now there is a point on the line. Let's say this point is 2, 1. Okay, now remember one thing. When I say that the point lies on the line, when a point lies on the line, it satisfies the equation of the line. Repeat this statement with me 10 times. You repeat, I won't say. When a point lies on the line, it satisfies the equation of the line. Come on, keep on repeating 10 times. Now, what do you mean by that? It means that when you substitute x as 2, y as 1, LHS will be equal to RHS. Oh my God, now what is that? Come on, put x as 2. Oi, put na. Plus, put y as 1. Isn't 2 plus 1 3? Oh yeah. Isn't LHS answer equal to the value of the RHS? That means the point lies on the line. It satisfies the equation of the line, right? That means if you substitute the values of x and y in the LHS, answer should be equal to the RHS. That is the concept number 1 in my first exercise. Apart from that, we have bisect the join of, we'll see that in the sum. Second concept in my first exercise is concept number 2, right? Concurrency or concurrent lines. Now, what do you mean by concurrent lines? Listen, if I'm talking about 3 lines, okay, all the three lines pass through the same point. They pass through this same point. Let this point be x1, y1. We say that the 3 lines L1, L2 and L3 are concurrent lines. Concurrent means they have a common point of intersection. How do we solve them? Listen, you take 3 equations. All right, let's say line L1 is 3x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Line L2 has the equation x plus 3y is equal to 4. And line L3 has another equation, some equation. Come on. What you do is solve these 2 lines simultaneously. I hope you know how to solve simultaneously. 9th standard, 8th standard, you have studied simultaneous equations. Come on, I also teach, I know it, please. So how can I say that if you solve them by vertical or substitution method, yeah, you will get the values of x and y. You will find the values of x and y. Now, what is x and y? Whenever 2 lines are solved simultaneously, you actually get xy, and that xy is the point of intersection. It is the point through which both the lines pass. It's the point of intersection of the 2 lines. It is this point. Yeah. Now, third line also passes through that point. Third line also passes through that point. I have to check. What I do is, can I say once I get the point A, how will I get the point? By solving simultaneously. Please, we'll do such a sum. Wait, achieve, man. Okay, when you solve simultaneously, you'll get x and y. And substitute x and y in the LHS of the third equation. If LHS is equal to RHS, yes man, damn, that point satisfies the equation of the line. It lies on the third line also. That, I can say that point. It is a point of intersection of all 3 lines. So I will say these lines are said to be concurrent lines. Alright, so let's start with the first question from our side. In the A exercise, yeah, the question is as follows. Find which of the following points lie on the line x minus 2y plus 5 is equals to 0. First question and the first part. The point given is minus 5, 0. And the second point given to me is 2 comma minus 1.5. 2 sub questions. Let's do one thing, simple. Put the point in the LHS of the question. So I'll say LHS, left hand side is x minus 2y plus 5. Put x as minus 5, y as 0. Minus 5 minus 2 into 0 plus 5. That's minus 5 plus 5, 0. Isn't this equal to RHS? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So if LHS is equal to RHS, can I say yes? Therefore, the point minus 5 comma 0 lies on the line, lies on the given line. And it satisfies the equation of the given line. The second point, let's do it orally. Yep. 2. Out here, instead of x, put 2. Instead of y, put minus 1.5. So minus 2 into minus 1.5 is plus 3. 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Sorry. 10 is not equal to 0. So this point does not satisfy the equation. This point satisfies the equation. Okay, so the second part I've done it orally. All you have to do is just put x and y in the LHS. Right. Talking about the next question. The line, there is a line given. So let's start writing the line and then I will simultaneously read the question. You can obviously see the popped up question out here. Okay, the question is, the line 3x upon 5 minus 2y upon 3 plus 1 equal to 0 contains the point m comma 2m minus 1. Now, what do you mean by this line contains the point? Arey, contains the point matlab that point lies on the line. Okay, it contains the point m comma 2m minus 1. So can I say therefore the point lies on the line and it satisfies the equation of line. It satisfies the equation of the line. That means what you do is substitute, instead of x put m, instead of y put this entire value. So you get 3m upon 5 minus 2 times 2m minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. Take the LCM. LCM is 15. Cross multiply. This becomes 9m minus 5 2s are 10. Don't open the bracket now. You can write 1 upon 1 plus cross multiply. 15 is equal to 0. So you get 9m minus 20m plus 10 plus 15 is equal to 0. You get minus 11m plus 25 is equal to 0. Continuing out here, 11m is equals to 25, m is equals to 25 upon 11. And write this down in a mixed fraction, 2, 3 upon 11. Right? So go through these two sums. Many more sums to go in the first exercise. Third question. Does the line 3x minus 5y equal to 6 bisect the join of the points 5 comma minus 2 and minus 1 comma 2? Understand. There are 2 points given to me. Yeah, 2 points. One of them is 5 comma minus 2. And let's say there is another point and there is a line segment joining the 2 points. Let's say that's A and B. The other point is minus 1 comma 2. Okay, understand the English. Does the line 3x minus 5y equal to 6? There is a random line. Something like this. This is the line 3x minus 5y equal to 6. Does this line bisect the join of the 2 points? Look, there are 2 points. I have joined the 2 points. The join of the 2 points, does the pink line cut it into 2 equal parts? That means they are trying to ask me that is this the midpoint? If this is the midpoint, beech ka, then I can say that yes, it is bisecting, it is cutting it into 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts. I have to first check whether this point lies on the line or no. This point is nothing but the midpoint M. Let me call this as x comma y. So first, by using a midpoint formula, I can say M is the midpoint of the line segment AB. So we always start from the center. The previous chapter I am tired telling you all. So x is equals to 5 minus 1 upon 2. That's 4 upon 2, which is 2. And y is equals to minus 2 plus 2 upon 2. That is 0 basically. So the coordinates of M are 2, 0. I have to check, does this point, when I substitute, that I'm taking tuk, see, this is 2 and 0, throw it in the LHS. So I will say my LHS left hand side is 3x minus 5y. Substitute, man. 3 into 2 minus 5 into 0, 6. Arey, this is equal to RHS. Yes. This value of LHS is equal to RHS. So yes. Can I say the point M lies on the line? The line bisects the join of the 2 points. So after this, please write a statement that the point satisfies the equation of the line. The point is the midpoint. Thus, the pink line bisects the join. Understood or what? Concept, man. Right. The next question. Some number. This was your question number 3. Talking about the fourth question. The question is the line x minus 6y plus 11 equal to 0 bisects the join. It is the converse. The line is already cutting it into 2 equal halves. Find the value of k. So what I do is, I'm cheating. I draw the same diagram. Okay. No changes. Color only different. Okay. The join is 8 comma minus 1. Let me call that as A. And there is another join B, which is 0 comma k. Fine. Now this is called a join of the 2 points. There is a line. I just know one diagram, same diagram. And the line equation is given by x minus 6y plus 11 is equals to 0. I have been given this line. Yes, man, bisects it. Yeah, if it bisects, then can I say M is, of course, the midpoint, x comma y. So I can start with, since the line bisects the join of A and B, therefore M is the midpoint of AB. So by using the midpoint formula, let's find M. So that's x for you. X is equals to 8 plus 0 upon 2. So x is equals to 4. And y is equals to minus 1 plus k upon 2. Midpoint formula. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Doesn't this give me the coordinates of M, which is 4 comma k minus 1 upon 2. Same thing, minus 1 plus k. Okay. I can say M lies on the line. M is a member of the family of this line. So it satisfies the equation. So I will also say M lies on the line. Therefore, it satisfies the equation of the line. Fine. So you just substitute. X minus 6y plus 11 is already equal to 0. It satisfies. LHS is equal to RHS. Substitute x as 4 minus 6 times, put y as this value. K minus 1 upon 2 plus 11 is equal to 0. 2 1s are 2 3s are, open the bracket. Minus 3k plus 3 plus 11 is equal to 0. Now this makes it 18 minus 3k is equal to 0. 3k is 18. So k is 6. That's the value of k. Wonderful question. Okay, it was the converse. Let's go on with the next sum. Right, the question, the ninth, I beg your pardon, the fifth question goes as follows. The question is, there is a point P which divides the join of 2 comma 1 and minus 3 comma 6. same type of a diagram. One of them is A, 2 comma 1 and minus 3 comma 6. Now there is a point P which divides this join in the ratio 2:3. Let me call this point as P x comma y. The ratio of division is 2:3. So guys, by using the section formula which we have done in the previous chapter, out here and out here, these were midpoints. So I use the midpoint formula. Here P, can I use the section formula, the crisscross method and get the value of P? Okay, so let's do that quickly. Start from the center. X is equal to 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into 2 upon 2 plus 3 minus 6 plus 6. Oh my god, that's 0. And y is equals to 2 into 6. Are crisscross 2 into the y coordinate plus 3 into this y coordinate upon 2 plus 3. Are that's going to be 12 plus 3, 15 upon 5, 15 upon 5, 3. So can I say the coordinate of P is 0, 3. Now they are asking me, does this point lie on the line x minus 5y plus 15 equal to 0? All you do is take this point, see 0, 3, throw it in the LHS, man. If the answer is 0, yes, this point lies on the line, this point satisfies the equation of the line. And when you do it, yes, answer comes out to be 0. So that part you can definitely try by yourself. Go through this. Alright, the last question from this exercise. Find the point of intersection of the lines. There are two lines given as of now. 4x plus 3y equal to 1. And the second line is 3x minus y plus 9 is equals to 0. Okay. And if this point lies on the other line, find the value of k. Can I say that there are 3 lines involved in the sum, out of which these are the 2 lines? I have been told that these 2 lines are these. Okay. I'll just draw them. This is one of the line L1 and this is the second line L2. The 2 lines are intersecting, so in order to get the point of intersection, this point, can I solve them simultaneously? I just spoke that few minutes back. Solve them simultaneously. Multiply the second equation by 3. So the first equation, I'll just rewrite it. 4x plus 3y is equal to 1. Multiply, man. 9x minus 3y plus 27. A plus 27 goes on the other side. Minus 27. Solve them simultaneously. Just add them up. So I get, cancel, man. 13x is equals to minus 26. X is equals to minus 2. Put the value of x back into the second equation. So put x equal to 2 in any one of the equations. I let me use the second one. My wish, my pen, my board. Whose dad goes what? Come on, translate that in Hindi. You'll enjoy. 3 into 2. Whose dad goes what? Now stop thinking about that. Come back to brass tacks. 3 into 2 minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. 6 minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. Shift y. 15 is equals to y. Now I have been told that this point means minus 2 comma 15. Yeah, this point passes through the third line. Can I say that the lines are concurrent? Now there is also the third line and the same point passes through the third line. The third line is given by 2k minus 1x minus 2y is equal to 4. I should write, since the point lies on the line, the point satisfies the equation of the line. Throw. Instead of x, put -2. Instead of y, put 15. Do that. So you get 2k minus 1 into -2. -2 into 15 is equals to 4. Open the bracket. -2 is multiplied with both of them. Minus 4k plus 2 minus 30 is equals to 4. Minus 4k minus 28 is equals to 4. Shift it on the other side. Minus 4k is equal to 32. It comes out here, becomes plus. K is equals to 32 upon 4 minus 4. Answer is -8. So the value of k is -8, and that ends my A exercise with the same concept, that when a point lies on the line, the point satisfies the equation of the line, right? All right, going on with the B exercise, concepts. So starting with the concepts of the B exercise, let's start. First concept, it's about the slope. Now there are a few words like slope and inclination. Now what do you mean by these words? If I'm talking about the axis, this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis, right? Whenever I draw a line, let's say this is my line. Isn't this line inclined at an angle? This is called the angle of inclination, inclined. At some angle this line is made, which is said to be theta. So this word theta is said to be the inclination. And the slope is represented by the symbol m, and the formula of slope, it is tan theta when angle is given. So the first formula of slope is tan theta, where theta is the angle or the inclination made with respect to the x-axis. That's bad. Check. Whenever I draw a line like this, keep your hand on the line. Always the right side will be the angle theta, never the left side. No. Wait, I give you another example. Check this. If I draw a line like this, angle is not this. No, nako. Angle is this one. This is theta. You keep the hand on the line, always the right side is going to be the angle of inclination, never the left side. No. Right, and the slope is given by the formula tan theta. So when to use this formula when theta is given? So this is first pointer. Second, when 2 points are given and a line passes through the 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2. Then the slope is given by the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So when 2 points are given, use this formula. When angle is given, use this formula, right? Second concept. Third concept. For parallel lines, if lines are parallel, okay, slopes are equal. If the slope of this line, let's say for example, is 5, then the slope of this line will also be 5. So when the lines are parallel, come on, the slopes are the same. Third concept. When lines are perpendicular, let's say the slope of this line is m1, the slope of this line is m2. There is a formula. The formula is m1 into m2 is equals to -1. This formula has to be applied when the lines are perpendicular. And this formula has to be applied when the lines are parallel. Slopes are equal. There is another way of putting this up. How? Check. Shortcut. If the slope of this is 5, then slope of this is -1 upon 5. We call it as the negative reciprocal concept. Negative reciprocal. Now what do you mean by negative reciprocal? Just change the sign, flip it. If one of them has a slope half. The other perpendicular line will have a slope -2. How? Arey flip it yaar. Flip to 2. And if it is plus, this becomes minus. Check. This was 5. Flip it. It becomes 1 upon 5. If this is plus, this becomes minus. If this would have been minus, this would have been plus. So you flip, change the sign. That's the shortcut for perpendicular lines. For parallel lines, the slopes are equal, right? Out here, two formula. One is tan theta, one is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, when 2 points are given. Wait, when, this was the fourth concept. The fifth concept is, when the line is parallel to the x-axis. Which axis? X-axis. I'm not talking about parallel lines, huh? No. I'm talking about this. This is x-axis. When a line is parallel to the x-axis, the slope of the line is 0. Remember. And when a line is perpendicular to the y-axis, parallel to y, perpendicular to x-axis, I beg your pardon. When a line is perpendicular to the x-axis, the slope of the line is not defined, infinity. So come on guys, if I'm talking with respect to the coordinate axis, line parallel to the x-axis, slope of the line is 0 because theta, inclination, is 0. When the line is perpendicular to the x-axis, inclination theta is 90 degree and the slope of this line is not defined, infinity. So I have taught you 6 things. First, parallel lines, slopes are same. Perpendicular lines, negative reciprocal, right? Tan theta is the formula of m when angle is given. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is to be used when you have 2 points and you need to find the slope. And when the line is parallel to x, slope is 0. Perpendicular to x, slope is infinity. Ratta marofai. By heart it like a parrot. These 6 concepts. Sums are nothing. Kiddish. Just by heart these 6 things and drill it into your brains. Starting with the B exercise. The question number 7. Find the slope of the line passing through 2 points. Simple. Direct formula, yeah. So in the 7th one, the 2 points given are -2, -3 and 1, 2. And the second point is 1, 2. Let me call this point as x1, y1 and this point is stated to be x2, y2. Slope of the line is represented by m and the formula is y2 minus y1. So I'll directly substitute. Okay, chalo. First sum, let me write it. ठीक है. Upon x2 minus x1. Oh, fine. So y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. That makes it 2 plus 3 upon 1 plus 2. So the slope, the value of the slope is 5 upon 3. Yes. Simple. Next question. 8th sum. Find the slope of the line parallel to AB. Now, can I say A, B are 2 points given. A is given, B is given. A is -2, 4. Yes, please check. And B is 0, 6. First, what I'll do is I'll find the slope of the line AB. Let's find the slope of line AB. Slope of AB, same formula. In the board examination, please mention this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Put the formula, write down the formula, then you substitute. But now we can do it directly. 6, first there should be a subtraction of the y coordinates. Then should be a subtraction of the x coordinates, yeah? Please. 6 minus 4 upon 0 minus of -2. That makes it 4 upon 2, which is equals to 2. So if AB's slope is 2, then the slope of R parallel line. R parallel line will also be 2. Can I say the required line, R line, the required line is parallel to AB. And if the required line is parallel to AB, the slope of the required line is also 2, because when the lines are parallel, slopes are equal, right? So the answer is going to be 2. So therefore, slope is equals to 2. Okay. Coming to the next question, the 9th question. A very short, simple sums. 9th one. Find the slope of a line perpendicular to AB. Can I say we have a point A and then we have a point B? A is 0 minus 5 and B is minus 2 comma 4. I have to find the slope of the blue line, which is perpendicular to AB. Let's say the slope of blue line is M2 and the slope of our AB line, the green line, is M1. So we can start with slope of AB into slope of the line L is minus 1, because when the lines are perpendicular, the product of the slope is negative 1. So I can say M1 into M2 is equals to minus 1. Let's find out the slope of M1. Yeah, this green line has the slope M1. Y2 minus Y1, that's 4 minus minus 5 upon X2 minus X1, minus 2 minus 0 into M2 is equals to minus 1. So you get 9 upon minus 2 into the slope of our line, blue line, is minus 1. Cross multiply. So M2 is minus 2 into minus 1. That minus 2 in the denominator goes on that side. Plus 2 upon 9. So the slope of the blue line is 2 by 9. Right? Simple. Talking about the next question, the 10th one. Okay, the question is, the line passing through the point minus 4 comma 2 and 2 comma minus 3 is perpendicular to the line passing through the other 2 points, which is a comma 5 and 2 comma minus 1. Find the value of a. Very simple. 2 lines, one of them I'll represent by pink. Let's say this is one of the line. The point is minus 4 minus 2, 2 minus 3. This pink line, the pink line, is perpendicular to another line. And that line is passing through another 2 points. One of the point is A5 and the other point is 2 minus 1. And if the lines are perpendicular, the product of the slope is minus 1. So can I say I'm going to use the same concept out here? Because for perpendicular lines, M1 into M2, yeah, it's minus 1. So let's say M1 is the slope of the pinky and M2 is the slope of the greeny. So I can say M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. Same way I can write it down. Let's start with M1. Come on. Y2 minus Y1, that's minus 3, minus of minus 2 upon X2 minus X1, 2 minus of minus 4 into M2. Y2 minus Y1 minus 1 minus 5 upon X2 minus X1, 2 minus A. This is equals to minus 1. So I get minus 1 upon 6 into minus 6 upon 2 minus A is equal to minus 1. Minus minus cut, because minus into minus is plus. 6 cut. Cross multiply. 1 is equal to minus 1 into 2 minus A. 1 is equals to minus 2 plus A, shift. 3 is equals to A. So the value of our A is 3. Come on, 1 plus 2. It goes on the other side. Right. One more question. Without using the distance formula, show that the vertices A, B and C are the vertices of a right angled triangle. Now that's simple. Listen now. If this is a right angled triangle, can I say this is 90? What of the angle between the two sides? The angle between the two sides is 90 degrees. 90 degrees means a perpendicular. 90 means a perpendicular. Come on, man. 90. Perpendicular. Perpendicular means what? What? Speak. Perpendiculars means M1 into M2 should be minus 1. So what I'll do is, I'll make a diagram, a figure. So it is going to be a diagram, some simple diagram. Look, I don't know which is 90. I don't know. So just randomly I'm making this figure. Yeah. A point, the coordinates are 4 minus 2. Yeah. B point, the coordinates are minus 4 comma 4. C point, the coordinates are 10 comma 6. Let's find the slope of all the three of them. First, let's find the slope of AB. y2 minus y1, 4 minus of minus 2, that's 4 plus 2, 6, upon x2 minus x1. Minus 4, minus 8. If you cut, reduce, 3 upon minus 4 is the slope of AB. BC, slope, 4 minus 6, y2 minus y1, 4 minus 6 is minus 2, upon minus 4 minus 10, that's minus 14. Reduce it, answer is 1 by 7. Find the slope of AC. y2 minus y1, 6 minus of minus 2, that's 6 plus 2, upon 10 minus 4, 4 by 3. Check. Tell me, when you multiply any two slopes, this is one slope, second slope, third slope. Tell me, by multiplication of two slopes, where will you get the answer as minus 1? I think AB and AC. Come on. Slope of AB into slope of AC is gonna be minus 3 by 4 into 4 by 3. Isn't the answer minus 1? That means the 90 degrees perpendicular is at A. Hence, it is a right angle triangle because the slopes M1 into M2, the product of the slopes is -1. Hence, I can say that the two lines are perpendicular. And which point is it making 90 degree? At A, right? So go through these few sums which I've solved on the board. We have many more to go.
Shyamal Kapadia here. I'm extremely sorry for keeping you all waiting for such a long time. But now I'm back with a lot of things in the educational sector. I know that you must be wondering that where are the videos gone, sir? It's been quite long. Why have the videos been taken off from the YouTube? I apologize for that because there have been quite many reasons for me to do that. However, we have started giving those videos on a saleable purpose on a very cheap rate though. And in order to purchase those videos, you can contact on 7710871118. I have mentioned the details at the bottom, which will be scrolled down. Or you may even send us a mail at shamcaps36@gmail.com in order to get access to the videos for 10th as of now, ICSE, CBSE and SS. Not only for the school section guys, but we, Shyamal Kapadia and the team is also gonna approach in the college section as well for 11th and 12th standard, to start with the HSE board, the Maharashtra board, followed by the ISC, the A levels and so on. We will be soon coming with those educational parts also. But as of now guys, yes, a slow and steady process. We start with the 10th and even slowly the 9th and the 8th. So definitely you may spread a word along to your friends, your neighbors, your relatives or whomsoever. It's going to be helpful, these videos. And now onwards you're going to get regular updates with me and my team on Shamco Grassroots Educare. Do subscribe, do like the channel, my friends, and see you